Hi, I'm Robbie Lawfer, Senior Reporter for International Advisor. This is why I became a financial advisor. I'm joined by
Benjamin Beck.
Hi, Benjamin. Thanks for joining us. The first question I'll ask you is, what did you do before financial advice?
Thanks, Robbie. In my previous career, I was a soldier in the British Army for 6 years from 2010. I enjoyed a lot of overseas exercises and got to meet a lot of different people from various backgrounds and cultures, and it really developed me as a person. Throughout my career, I managed to promote as well to Lance Corporal, which is effectively the first step up the ladder in the British Army as a non-commissioned officer. So had a short but fruitful career and great experiences.
What made you pick financial advice as a career?
So whilst I was serving in the army as a logistician, I kind of realised I wanted to further my knowledge and expand on my education. So initially I started business studies with Open University, which was quite flexible in terms of continuous study whilst serving overseas, for example. And I came upon more finance and accounting modules. Thoroughly enjoyed that, and it just fed my hunger for knowledge, essentially. I then did some research online to find out more specific reading material towards the financial services, and effectively stumbled upon CISI and CII. So that's short for Chartered Institute for Securities and Investments and Chartered Insurance Institute. And I started reading with them and quickly found that this is something I really would enjoy doing, because I did a couple of exams off my own back. That combined with enjoying meeting new people and a desire to sort of help people financially, I then quickly realised that with the transferable skills from the army about being able to connect with different people, it just seemed like a really good fit, essentially. From the army, I managed then to land a trainee advisor role here at Nigel Grice and Associates, which has been really, really key, and I was lucky. Predominantly, they saw my commitment and determination by doing 2 of the RO exams, which are necessary to complete the overall diploma. And soon after, I got enrolled onto the Open Work Academy, which has taken me through to diploma as a qualified advisor.
Ben, is there anything that's surprised you since you've become a financial advisor?
Absolutely, especially about how much people in general could benefit from a financial advice, and perhaps how little people understand that what we do as a profession. And it's not just about kind of the markets, in investments and such. It's quite a lot broader than that. But also about how complex the financial services can be, all the products out there, and the general confusion. So those 2 combined, I think, would be kind of the biggest surprise to me.
And the last question would be, what's the most important lesson you've learned since becoming a financial advisor?
That's quite a difficult one to just have one. But if I make an attempt at it, I would say being a good listener, to really understand and listen with intent what a client has to say, because that will then identify more about their actual goals and needs, and further on it will help you as an advisor to realise what type of questions you need to then further ask them to really understand the situation. Because sometimes when a client comes into a meeting, and they may think they have one area that they would like to address, but by probing in and asking further questions, you realise that actually there are other needs they have that they may not even have thought of, but actually it's even more important.
Ben, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Robbie. Thank you for having me on.